Good morning, and welcome to another episode of Doodle Theater. Today's episode, it's a lot of fun, and I'd like to thank Tina for helping me out on this project. So enjoy this new episode of Ryan Lowrie's Doodle Theater. Helen Hillbilly, keeping the eggheads from being silly. She's got faith, occasionally reads the Bible, so watch out because her logic borders on tribal. She's Helen Hillbilly. The cable was out and her internet server was down, so Helen took her wide-eyed offspring down to the local mega corporate big boxy bookstore in search of scratch and sniff casserole catalogs in the non-fiction section, when all of a sudden she was shocked by how could it be a book of dinosaurs on the non-fiction shelf. She hollered out to the clerk to come forth and explain themselves. Ma'am, how can I help you?
Well, Mr. Store Salesman, someone kid went and put these here dinosaur books in the non-fiction book section by mistake, and I would like to see that rectified.
No, dinosaurs happened.
Oh, naive. It's they who wander without the Lord to guide them. Well, I guess you haven't received the holy memo yet, huh?
I don't know what... Can you just tell me what title you're looking for so I can, type it into a search and then go back to reading comic books when my supervisor isn't around?
Here's the rub on giant lizards, smart guy. And I use that term looser than a goose on a moose, if you know what I'm saying.
I really don't know what you're saying.
So-called scientists will tell you that velociraptors and brontosaurus burgers were stomping about 65 million years ago. Well, that is just mathematically impossible once you inject a little holy scripture. Now listen up, spark plug, and you just might learn something.
I really doubt that. The planet is like 5 billion years old.
5 billion? That is crazy Star Trek Scientology speak. If you take the Holy Scripture and work backwards from Joseph and Mary in the list of those who begot, who, with an average lifespan taking into account that people used to live like 40 years, then you work your way back to Adam and Eve, and you will deduct that this planet is not even 6,000 years old.
Yeah, but what about the characters in the Bible that are said to have lived for like 900 years? Plus, it takes diamonds like 8,000 years to form.
Diamonds are gifts from the Lord, smart guy. Just like my little Kimberly Lynn is here. Kimberly Lynn, I need you to do something for Mama, my little baby wonder. Can you do something for Mama? What do you want? Kimberly Lynn, I need you to go forth and have many babies. Your sole purpose is to propagate, my dear. Your many seedlings will form a platoon of Christian soldiers and save the souls of many for Jesus. Will you do that, darling angel?
Yes, Mama. Even if I don't have financial resources to feed or clothe them, I will be fruitful and multiply beyond my means.
And as for you, Mr. 5-billion-year-old planet, where are the books on mermaids in the non-fiction section? Why can't my baby learn that she came from a master race of shiny white mermaids that swam the oceans for Jesus?
Ma'am, I can't help you. This store can't help you. Maybe a therapist or a social worker, but I have to go now because you are scaring the crap out of me.
Faith is scary at first, youngling. That is true. The shining light of the Lord takes time. You see, it's like wearing 3D glasses at a picture show. At first everything is kind of blurry and far away, but when you need to see something sort of coming out of the screen at you, well, you will see things coming at you that aren't really coming at you, but you'll be able to defend yourself because of the Holy Scripture that the good Lord has provided.
Yeah, sure. Goodbye,